Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Very fun game. Last time, we did a very fun modded nation called Toxandria. I really recommend it. It's got some, it's got some growing pains, got some things to learn about it if you just hop right in. But in the end, it was a very entertaining nation. But as usual, like I always say, that largely depends on how many wars are declared on you by the AI. Anyways, we had a good two-parter game there. 5 thrones that we won. But now we're going to move on and roll up another random nation. Rolling a number between 1 and 224 gets us 139. Possibly Warhammer. Yep, that is the Skaven. We have done them. We have enjoyed them. If I wasn't so committed to a new nation every time, I would definitely redo the Skaven. But we got a lot to go through. New number 14. That's early age vanilla. Machaka, Lion Kings. All right, let's do it. For a map, let's do, I don't know. You know, I find myself less and less interested in the visual style of the base game. Now I'm getting spoiled. Let's do Valanis, I think. Yeah, we'll do Valanis. Let me just check. That's 142 provinces. So probably I need to bust out the calculator here. 142 divided by, let's say, 18 provinces is what we like. Yeah, we'll do 8 players on that. This is Mangg's LP's 50. Boy. Early age. Difficult. I know there's a button to just change that. Boom. That's it. Yep, 8. Good. And we are going with Machaka Lion Kings. All right. So we got humans and colossi. They prefer heat scale +2. We got infantry. Yeah, I would hope so. Poison archers, spider riders, war lions, and elephants. Okay. We get fire, earth, death, nature, glamour magic. A pretty good mix there. Average priests. And we get heat limit +1 to go to heat 3, which we probably will do. Why not? Why not cook them? Scouts. Pretty standard scouts. Voice of Spider. Sacred Spies. That's unique. But a spy is pretty nice. Also stealthy 60. Rhino Clan Commander. 75 leadership, 1 silver star. Lion Clan Commander. 100 leadership, gold star. There you go. Voice of Lion. Nature 1, Holy 1. Tight Rain, Beastmaster +2. So they're kind of meant to lead the lions. Witch Doctor. Fire 1, Death 1, Nature 1, Glamour 1. Yeah, the exact sort of shit that I usually don't like and don't want to make. That's typically how I feel about it. Just a lot of useless stuff there. Hyena Clan Witch Doctor. They are heretics, non-stealthy heretics that are old. Yikes. They are Horde of Skeleton spammers, out the ass though. So we may set up a lab somewhere and just accept that it's going to have no dominion. And accept that some of them are going to die. But that's a lot of Horde of Skeletons for a good price. Buddha. We got also heretics. Heretic 2. Oh my goodness. Fire 1, Earth 2, Death 2. And then another Fire, Earth, or Death. Oh man. It's a bummer because I didn't want to make a lot of these. And he causes unrest. But he has a forge bonus too. Spider Clan Sorcerer, cap only. Fire 1, Death 1, Nature 1, Glamour 1, but then he gets 2 of Fire, Earth, Death, Nature, Glamour. and then a 10% chance for the same thing. Well, that is a pretty eclectic mix. But, you know, you're going to get probably some Earth 2s. Well, Earth 2's kind of uncommon. You're definitely going to get some Nature 2, Fire 2, Glamour 2, and, you know, all those things have some good uses. Death 2, Horde of Skeleton spam. Honestly, I wonder if you could do some light thugs with these that get Death 3. Death 3, Nature 1. I mean, you could do some thugging with this. Interesting. Yeah, 4 recruitment points, though, so it's going to be tricky to make them... We're going to want to transition to making these guys as soon as we can. And make other shitty stuff off capital. But, yeah. Lion Queen. Oh, Fire 3, Earth 1, Nature 2, Holy 1. 10% chance for another one. And they're Sacred. This is a thug. Yeah, that's a good thug right there. Because if you get a temporary Earth gem, you just upcast into summon Earth power, which is great in general. But then you have 2 Earth, and you can cast Temper Flesh and Personal Iron Skin. You can have, like, a regen. You can have Phoenix Pyre and Fire Shield. I mean, there are a lot of spells there, and you're Sacred. So that's a possibility. Yeah, okay. And then the Lion King himself. Fire 2, Earth 1, Nature 3, Holy 2, 10% for Fire, Earth, or Nature. Sacred. Similar thing of just like, yep, this is thug ready to go. They have a good leadership as well, 120, but I don't know if I'd make them for that purpose. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So the Lion King gets 1 more Nature, the Queen gets 1 more Fire. If I was going to go all the way down to Phoenix Pyre, I mean, that's better, I think, than Nature 3, although he could cast Swarm a lot. He could cast Strength of Gaia. He could cast Howl. And really, I mean, in general, I guess he is a Howl caster ready to go. As long as we get, like, Fairy in a Bottle and Cornucopia like we just did with Toxandria. So there's that. Alright, units. We have the Pygmy. Very tiny pygmies. Very cheap. Size 2. No armor whatsoever and 4 hit points. But they do get a range 35 short bow with 8 damage. It's one of those things like, yeah, you could build 400 of these. And just rain little arrows down on the enemy army that probably won't hurt your protected people. Assuming you have them. But just the routing rules just really... Yeah. I mean, just if you can find a way to protect them, I suppose, with Oaken Army. But even then, 4 hit points is... Oh, boy. And only 6 morale. Oh, boy. Machaka Militia. Very similar, but bigger. They have 0 protection, 10 hit points, 8 morale, length 3 spears, 8 attack, 13 piercing. Yeah, okay. Bird Clan Archer. Little better than the other archers, but more expensive. And you're not getting any extra protection, just 5 more hit points. You also gain an attack value and a few damage. Or precision and a few damage. I don't know. Machaka Warrior. 10 hit points, 13 defense. Pretty average otherwise. 0 protection still, no armor. Which does mean they benefit the most from, like, Bark Skin, or they benefit a lot from Bark Skin. They still have length 3 spears, 13 damage, but they get Hide Shields. Parry 3 is not phenomenal, and 11 protection is really not phenomenal, considering they have none. Which means that even if they do block a shield, or if they block an arrow, they still are liable to take some damage from it. Spider Clan Archer. So these guys... Still 0 protection, no shields, but they get poison bows. 5 armor negating poison. Yeah, I mean, theoretically. Oh boy. I feel like we're kind of having a repeat of Toxandria, where it's like, yeah, this would be kind of okay, except for the fact that I'll die in droves with all my units, and we have no armor, and I desperately need Oaken Army or whatever. Wooden Army. Hyena Clan Warrior. Okay, well, we have armor finally. Furs. No helmets. Great Hide Shield, parry 6, protection 11. They get javelins. 2 of them. 12 piercing, and then the spear, 13 piercing. We're getting there. We're getting to usable territory. Spider Clan Warrior, cap only. No armor again, 13 defense. They got a hide shield, 3 parry, but now poison. 12 pierce and 15 armor negating poison. That is pretty good, but you have to survive and do damage for that to really matter. Rhino Clan Warrior. Now we're talking. This still isn't amazing, but parry 6 shields. They've got armor and a helmet. They've got Formation Fighter 2, so 4 to a square. Length 4 spears with 17 pierce. Yes, their attack values are pretty shit, so you really want like Furious Warriors a lot, because they won't really repel anything with a 9 attack value. But yeah, that's right now looking to be what I would actually make. Lion Clan Warrior. Okay, we ditched the helmets. We went back to furs. Great hide shields. Machaka spears. 10 attack, 16 pierce. Well, the extra attack does help, I suppose, but probably not worth losing the helmet. These guys could live without any bark skin. They just really don't. They really would benefit from it. And they can also benefit from, like, Legions of Steel, because we have Earth Magic. The other ones just really desperately need bark skin to survive. Or Iron Skin or something. Yeah, so, I don't know. I don't think the Lion Clan do have a bit higher morale, but I'd lean to Rhino. War Lion. Really thought these would be sacred. Undisciplined animals with dark vision, 17 slashing bites, 15 slashing claw, 4 protection, 20 hit points. Yeah, I mean, if you can coordinate it, they're, you know, especially led by like the what was it? The voice of Lion to give them tight reins. So you can give them instructions to go to the rear, and the +2 morale and stuff. Yeah, I could see making some of these. They cost no resources, and they're overall not that expensive. Yeah, okay. Especially, again, with, like, Oaken Army. Spider Rider, cap only. The Rider itself, 10 hit points, 13 defense, 0 protection, no armor at all. He's got a short bow and a spear with no charge bonus. Combat speed, 14. The Spider is undisciplined, stupid. It's got Venomous Fangs, 9 pierce, 35 death poison, and then a couple webs. Yeah, I don't know, man. The webbing, I think, is the biggest thing they got going for them. And the spiders themselves do have 14 protection, 26 hit points, so they'll probably survive decently. But it's 1 to a square. So buffing is really slow and inefficient. You know, point buffing. And, I don't know, this guy on top is just gonna get eviscerated from any arrow. One arrow that just lands on him will kill him. I just don't see it. Elephants. Yeah, I mean, elephants are always good. Expensive, 100 gold. 34 recruitment points. And the Rider, still no protection whatsoever. I mean, obviously, you know that armor exists. You know that it's good. Maybe you should try putting some on. They got a couple archers on there, 11 piercing on those. Again, no armor. And then the elephant itself, size 9, 69 hit points, 11 protection, 10 morale, trample. Yeah, I mean, it's good specifically because of trample. That's it. Then the lion warrior, our sacreds. These guys are giant men, size 4, so 2 to a square. 22 hit points, 13 MR, 14 morale, 11 defense. They have invulnerable 18, though, because they're wearing the Chithoronic lion pelts. So their actual protection versus mundane attacks is 21, and that's before any bless. They got a 27 bludgeoning damage spirit club, a 13 attack that does 20 armor negating fatigue damage. Combat speed 13, morale 4. Yeah, okay. That is a solid sacred as far as compared to the rest of our whole roster. And invulnerable 18 in early age is extremely good for like a frontline guy. They don't even need shields with numbers like that. Now, I'm not sure what bless I'd really want to take with them. I don't think I'd take the working man's bless. They don't need attack and defense. Well, I mean, they can always benefit from more attack, so there's that. But blood surge gives you that in spades. They do have enough hit points and enough protection against mundane that I could be convinced to go Bloodbound regen. And I feel like we're going to get some special summons like Chithoronic Lions that would also really benefit from that. So that's what I'm leaning towards just at a glance. Alright, so our summons, we can just summon elephants on their own. 61 hit points, 11 protection. Yeah, I mean, 8 morale. And they're animals. But I'd probably lean towards that than actually just doing the elephant rider. And then the Great Lion, which is, again, not a Chithoronic lion. Weird. Let's look at stuff. So yeah, Herd of Elephants gets you 5+ elephants for 20 gems. Pride of Lions, 15 of those lions for 9. Weavers of the Wood. Yeah. Wow, I can't believe they don't get to summon Chithoronic Lions. I would have called that in a heartbeat. Damn. That's crazy. Because that would have been really good, even if it was just 1 for like 7 gems. Now, okay, that's a little shit. 1 for 5 gems. Now, there was a big overhaul for Dominions 5 that is being worked on for 6, apparently. It's called Dominions Enhanced. That just adds and overhauls a lot. Like, it's the biggest, most major overhaul that 5 had. And a lot of people are very excited for it to come to 6, apparently. It adds over 1,000 new units, 1,000 new spells, 100 additional pretender options. Like, it's an insane expansion. It adds 7 new nations per era, so 21 new nations as well. It adds a whole bunch of items, magic sites, heroes, mercenary groups, and then overhauls a lot of the vanilla nations, apparently. I'd have to look at, like, the giant overhaul. Or the giant PDF file. Yep, here it is. Oh, so there... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this just a vanilla? Hold on. Okay, so there is... Oh, so that's not even a national spell. Oh, that's why I'm fucked up. Oh, so there's just a summon Chithoronic Lion. Yeah, it just exists. And it's 5 gems for 1, which is exactly what I said it should be. Okay, but it's not sacred. Yeah, and I think for them it should be. But it does have invulnerability 25. I feel like I should get them and summon them just because it's thematic. Yeah, fucking... They got a 20 damage bite and an 18 damage claw. 14 attack. They have 31 hit points and 25 invulnerability. Slash and pierce resistance. That seems wild. Okay, because I just looked at the overhaul like PDF change list. And all it says, Chithronic Lion, Nature, 5 gems down to 3 gems. These for 3 gems seems pretty strong. But it is the opportunity cost as well. You have to have mages that can cast this that are 3 nature and 1 earth. But yeah, so I think that's part of what we've got going for us is that we can... The Lion King can, out the gate, no matter what, summon Chithronic Lions. So if we can get enough nature gems, I think we want a bunch of those, just if only because it's so thematic and we can readily summon them. And it's only Conjuration 4. Right, so I guess my plan at the moment, as usual, is to go pretty heavy on scales, even though, by and large, the rest of the roster doesn't really require it. And then I want a lot of Lion Warriors. And then I think maybe go for the poison arrows then, because they can withstand it. Maybe give them some poison resistance, just in case. But then, yeah, go for the Spider Clan archers in mass. Because the poison bow is going to fuck up other things. And then the Lion Warriors will clean their clock. That's my plan right now. Let's look over at the guide, because we like doing that. This is EA Machaka. Difficulty easy. So the Lion Queen can do flaming arrows. Yep, that's true. Because then it gives our poison arrows flaming as well. Buddha is our main mage. Stealthy Were Hyena Skelis spammers with Earth Power, Earth Buff Caster, Forging 1. Voice of Lion to give the elephants and lions +2 morale. Blah, blah, blah. Lion Warriors. Okay, half-giant sacred with magic weapon that fatigues. Rhino Warriors. Hyena Warriors. Decent line holders. Pygmies. Spider Clan Archer. Decent with flaming arrows. Elephants. Size 6 trampler with okay protection, but only 6 MR. Needs buffs. Use versus armored or glamored troops. Avoid everything else. Okay. Hyena Clan Witch Doctors and Buddhas are heretics and also increase unrest. Don't let them pile up in valuable provinces. Instead, use the latter in stealth hyena form to nullify enemy dominion and increase unrest in your opponent's land. Oh, okay. So their other form has stealth as a hyena. That's good. This also makes dom kill strategies more viable when playing with high dominion. 2 of Machaka's 5 heroes are usable. Blah, blah. Worthy Heroes mod adds 6 cool mage heroes, making luck scales much more valuable. Okay. We get a national discount on the lion pelts. Just 3 gems. Yeah, 3 nature, 2 earth. Is that not what it normally costs? Chithronic. Normally costs 3 nature, 2 earth. Okay. Cost of this item will be reduced by 20%. So it's showing me the normal cost, not the reduced cost. So it's probably 2 nature, 1 earth, which is really cheap. And then if you have the forgers do it, it's just 1 nature, 1 earth. Damn, dude. All your heroes, everyone will have Chithronic lion pelts. That feels appropriate too. That's good. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. He recommends using the Voices of Lion Priest to research at the start. Because with 3 magic scales, they get 10 research. And they are pretty damn cheap. And you are going to want them for Tight Rain, Beastmaster, and the fact that they are priests. Yeah, okay, I could see that at the start. That's not a bad idea. You recruit a Lion King and a Buddha to site search, blah, blah, blah. Use small packs of Buddhas and wear hyena form to raid enemy provinces with Earth Power, Stone/Iron Skin, and Horde of Skeleton once you reach Enchantment 5. They can be equipped with Lion Pelts, Messenger Boots, and a Girdle of Might, as well as an optional Skull Staff. Use Stealth Astral Mages to protect your raiders from Mind Hunt. Blah, blah, blah. That doesn't really happen. Blah, blah. Voices of Lion can also be used to raid and counter raid, casting Swarm, or using a Lion Pelt combined with Anti-Thug Gear. Blah, 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 blah. He doesn't mention the Chithronic Lions as a summon at all, but you know I'm doing it. Okay. Well, then I'm not really listening to a whole lot of what he has to say. His blesses that he's got, his pretenders, morale, attack skill, fire and shock resistance. These were super combatants, pretenders. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Barcaster. Undead Command. Blood Surge. So his Major Bless. His Major Bless build takes Astral 10 and Ethereal. But I think in Dominions 5, Ethereal, you had to take Astral 10 to get. And then the Rainbow Bless, Shock Resistance, SS, which I don't remember now. 2 Magic Resistance, Undying, Blood Surge. That's for very long games. SS is Spirit Sight. Interesting choice. Okay. Well, I think we have to take the Golden Lion, no matter what else we do with it. We're going for a thematic build here. So we're going to take the Golden Lion. It's not even a Chithronic Lion, but we worship lions. Or we should, at the very least. I'm not sure what we worship, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, we got the Lion King. We love lions. We're preparing for the awakening of lion. It's got to be this guy. Gotta be. 100%. Okay. So he gives us no scale bonuses, but that's okay. And the Golden Lion is normally an Awake Expander and a very good one. He's got Fire, Nature by default, Fear, Aura, / Pierce Resistant, Invulnerable 25, which suggests that it is... Yeah, he's the progenitor of the Chithronic Lions. This is our god for sure. So yeah, normally an Awake Expander, but we will not have him as that because we like bigger scales than that if we want our Lion Warriors and a good bless. So I think order 2, keep 3 resources, whereas I'm a little... We probably don't need resources. We probably don't need too many resources. So I'm iffy on even taking Productivity 1. Take Growth. I could see taking Magic 2. And I kind of am interested in Luck. I think we're going in Prison. Probably up to like 7, so we get a lot of Sacreds. In which case we might need Productivity to actually make that work. And then for Bless. Right, so... Well, okay. So if I don't want to go take any other paths, right? And we just like, okay, this is what we got. Which isn't great, but say this is what we got. 35 points left over. Fuck you. We would have access to... We'd have access to attack skill. We'd have access to recuperation, berserker, which is +2. But yeah. I don't think Barkskin does anything to us. I don't think Stygian Flesh does anything for us. I think we have to get out of this path. The only thing that might be viable is regen. And that's if we also take blood. So assuming we... But I'd have to get nature... I'd have to get blood 4, nature 7. So we'd have to clean up this deficit a little bit. Probably like that. Yeah, probably like that. But then I don't even know if I have enough. We'd have to take blood 5 for blood bond. So we'd get like regen and blood surge, and that would be it. And regen is incarnate only. So I think instead of regen, we dump down nature. Gotta be kidding me with this 30-point shit again. So that would get us blood bond, and fuck, I'd have to get one more for enchanted blood. That would be a nice bit of regen. We can cast group regen on them, but you know, I've gone over that. The regen's not super essential. We could instead just take attack skill and probably morale. Alternatively, we ditch the luck. But that still doesn't get us... it gets us one more. So then we can ditch that and take Enchanted Blood. And then we're all in on a blood. I find Blood Blesses just really strong. I think there are alternative routes we could go, but we can't really get anything that high. Mostly due to this being a poor chassis for what we're trying to do. This is really... I'm telling you, this is not optimal for what I want. But I have to pick the thematic choice here. But yeah, I mean, presumably with that high of protection, you know, good protection, good hit points, spread out with Blood Bond, and some regen from Enchanted Blood, and just the fact they're going to be slaughtering stuff in front of them. I'm hoping that works out, and it's good enough in the early game to kind of work out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna roll with it. Zuriel. I don't even remember. Oh, we're playing on Volanus with 8, right? Yeah. So we'll go 10 thrones. We'll go 4 on this one. It's a reasonable number. Yeah, we started pretty much where I thought we would. We always start in this area. Someday I'll start over here. Someday! Pretty shitty start for resources, so fortunately I don't need that many. We want to go check out first who's over in this corner, because if I can take all of this, that'd be awesome. Usually not, though. Become a prophet. How many can I make? 4. That's how many I'll make. And we want to start by making the Voice of Lions. For research. Well, what did he recommend? Conjuration 3 for powers / elementals. Alteration 2 for bark skin. Enchantment 5 to get Strength of Giants. Flaming arrows. Horde of skeletons. Those are all good things, I can't lie. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty much on board with that plan, through and through. Not that. Okay. Alright, who are we playing with? Saramatia. They got the big giant hydras and stuff. We got Got the Enkidu stuff and a cool thing. They're also slightly aquatic, I believe. Yomi. Oh god. Yomi. But if he doesn't make Dione and doesn't know how to do anything with them, then they're a pretty shitty nation. Zabalba, we played as them too. We know they're pretty shitty. Muspelheim, yeah, not going to be shitty. That's a big threat. Arumat. Oh man, those are some cool ass sprites. Dang. That's awesome. Holy shit. Aw, formation fighter flyers. Cool. And Mahabre. God damn it. Well, they're gonna run away with it again. Yeah, I mean, all their units have / pierce resistance with like 15 protection. It's ridiculous. He doesn't even, you know, any nation that doesn't have to be clever, that's good for the AI. That's damn good for the AI. Militia, archer, heavy infantry, or Marcatas. Let's go after the militia. Alright, that's it. And let's watch our first battle, see how we do. Alright, so with Blood Surge, these guys are at 9 defense, protection 21 versus mundane, 14 MR, 16 morale, 16 attack on these spirit clubs, length 2 with 31 damage and 20 armor negating fatigue damage. They also are regenerating 1 hit point every 2 rounds and get that +1 MR. So we'll see how many, if any, we lose. We did get hit. I mean, damage was done, but the regen. Oh, they hit our archers back there. Routed. Great. Yeah, okay. We lost 22 archers because we didn't have much of a line there. Yeah, okay. Well, now let's try the Macatas, because this completes my cap circle for now. We lost. HP routed. We lost too many warriors. The Lion Warriors didn't even get into it before all these guys died. From arrows, as I said they would. That's why we're going with our Sacreds. But luckily the prophet didn't die, so that's good. And we got plenty more sacreds. We have no line formations, though, and that bothers me, because I want a strong horizontal line. So I think we're going to make a Lion Clan commander for the moment. Just preach, my friend. Machumba, the Ape Oracle, appeared at our gates. Astral 2, Nature 2, 14 research, Fortune Teller 20. Nice, you will sit here forever and research. And we have Saromacia up here. Good. Well, that's a beatable nation. Oh, we forgot to take poison resistance. Oh, that wouldn't even been that tough. I mean, we would have had to have given up something. But I would have taken Magic 0 probably for that. Damn, damn. Damn, damn. There you go. Sacred's got 26 kills, 0 deaths. How are we looking on wounds? One of them has battle fright. One of them has a never healing wound. Otherwise, yeah, pretty good. All right. I think we then probably... We might want to take this. This is a strong bottleneck. There might be a throne there, but we're gonna go ahead and see. Ooh, heavy cav could hurt. Ouch. Prepare for death on that one. But man, we're not getting any more resources than this. Fortunately, they don't require much. Which is why we didn't take productivity. I just expected a slightly better capital than that. Yep, we got wiped out. A little too much damage. They swooped around to our rear and killed our commanders. And we also lost our scout. The hell? Well, stealthy 40. Yeah, we lost our prophet. Fuck. Well, that's gonna be tricky for a while. Yeah, it's gonna slow down the game quite a bit. So I don't know if I want to take these guys in without the bless. But I guess I have all these guys, so we don't really need that many to do the bless. Alright, I don't really need to see anything else from Saromacia. There is a throne here, so that's already a good bottleneck. We probably want a fort, like, here then. It's a very good fort spot. And then we do want to claim this to prevent any shenanigans. So for now, let's send the scout up north to see who's here. Yeah. Okay. Do I want to go again with this? Probably. Yeah, I think we wait another turn. tough, man. It's tough. I mean, you want the Buddhas. Certainly do, but they're annoying as hell. And then it's like I have to really slow down my recruitment in order to get these guys that are actually usable to me. You got big research, though. I mean, that's 18. And that's not including... No, it is including my magic. So it's... Yeah, I mean, those guys are worth 2 of these. So it's like, yeah, why wouldn't I? Yeah, and that's what we're going to do. We get less of them, but they are much more useful in the long run. Except for the fact that I don't have profit right now. So I'm going to need to snag a couple of you to bless. Yeah, that was a rough loss. And give it another go. What's the worst that could happen? Nothing. We totaled them because we killed all those fucking heavy cav already. Good. Oof, has a big boy throne. Alright, we're gonna... Yeah, go ahead. So we didn't really have an aquatic nation, then. Other than, is kind of... Yeah, they get underwater access, but... I don't know how easy it is for them to get in the water. Alright, another flawless victory. Good. We got Running Cloud the Spider Spirit. That's terrifying. Fire 1, Death 1, Nature 1. Sacred. Fear 5. Stealthy 60. Assassin 5. And it's stupid. So you really only don't want it in battle. You just want it to be an assassin. Can't really equip much to help out. It can cast Skeletal Body on itself. And it can cast Personal Bark Skin on itself, but I don't think that does much for it. So yeah, I can do Skeletal Body, Personal Bark Skin, which would give it +1, and Fire Susceptibility 5. Not really worth the time. Yeah. Could animate a skeleton, I guess, but I'm not sure if that's worth the fatigue. But if you gave it like Fairy in a Bottle or some sort of temporary nature gem, it could cast Enlarge on itself. 30% more HP. But really, he probably wants like the Holy Flask, so he can actually be blessed. And I'm not sure what else. Maybe the Temp Gem. For now, you're going to be researching, because I'm not going to throw you away. We do need to get some site searching going, though. So I think we want to get... Okay, we did get him. He can do quite a bit, but if we just got, like, one Lion King and a Buddha... Yeah, I mean, that would cover quite a bit of stuff. But yeah, we'll have you search. Gets us Death, Nature, Fire, Glamour. We just need an Earth guy. So I guess, get me one Buddha. Get me the Buddha now. Good. Another flawless victory now. Really rolling along. Really not that many injuries. Got a mute guy, that doesn't matter. We got a never healing wound. And we got a never healing wound. But overall, we are strong. Okay, it's not really a good place for... I mean, this will be good for resources, I guess, from all these wastes. But other than that, we'd rather have a fort here. For monetary concerns. But we're going to just take this real quick, make sure we get that. Found an enchanted pyre. Lost one archer there from a griffin, but that's acceptable. And yeah, I mean, there's really like no friendly fire happening here at all. It would take a lot for them to puncture through their protection, and then they can just heal whatever little damage might appear. Kamel the Ape Oracle. Another just 2 astral, 2 nature. There are some indie mages, like the lizard shamans, I think, that are astral nature, so that could be something. Here we can make Garnet sorceresses. Fire blood. 10% for another blood. So if we wanted to get into blood, this would be the way to do it easily. And there's Zabalba. I'm going to fire off a nice letter to our new friend Zabalba, saying, please don't talk to me ever again. Yeah, I mean, I could just go around and capture all this, but the income is so shit. Let's go for this, I guess. Alright, Yomi's up here. It seems like he might be struggling. Yeah, we probably want this. I imagine we want this. Let's prophetize some. So let's get another commander. And we'll prophetize him, send him out to do some more work. Perfect. Man, we're slaughtering with those lion warriors. Alright, we're gonna take this. Good. And, we got the Buddha, so he's going to be on auto search. And then get back to making Spider Clan sorcerers. Okay. So our herald has arrived. Sent back from Zabalba. We have a non-aggression pact. We also got a message from Zabalba saying that we will be conquered and our people should be sacrificed to the coming god. Perhaps they should have communicated with themselves a little bit more. But we found Stone Circle, Glen of Verdant Greenery, and Lillian Vale all in one spot. There you go. So Yomi doing traditional strategy with a lot of bandits. Lost one lion warrior, finally. But still. So, we have an NAP 3, but it is counting down. So he did declare war, but he also accepted the NAP. Damn. Damn. That's annoying. But really, it all comes down to this. And his troops are not super hot. So we just have to do a lot of PD here. And I could just build a fort there, but like, that's the only avenue he can get out from. you know? So maybe I do build a fort here. You're gonna become a prophet. I think these poison archers are cap only, right? Okay, I mean, Yomi's... he's surviving. He's doing alright. Yeah, so we want to get White Port and get a palisade there, but we'll go ahead... ah, fuck. Get that there. Alright, there's your army. Do I want to bring along a mage at all? Well, you know, we have... we have Envenom arrows, but it's area effect 1, but you could just bring along 2 nature 1 mages, and they just spam it 5 times, and that's, let's see, that would be 5 squares total, times 3 is 15 units. 2 of them, that's 30 units that get extra poison, assuming that stacks. But I don't know if it does. You know what? I mean, it's worth a try. It's worth finding out, isn't it? Dickles? Oh, Diocles. Of course. Diocles. NAP 2. He won't finish this in time. But, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We're attacking this here. And, yeah. We could start to get lions. A lot of lions. But we want Chithoronic lions, don't we? We want a Lion King, and we want Summon Chithoronic Lion. So Conjuration 4. And, we'll wait a turn. Okay. You are going to construct a palisade here. I think the NAP falls off now, so... I don't think he's going to attack this turn with some shades, but he could. And then I also have to worry about Saromacia, because I'm probably losing ground to him. You're going to cast... That's simple. This is just a test just to see if you can stack Envenom arrows. I would lean towards guessing not, but usually things do stack if they're from different sources. So it's possible. Yeah, I don't have enough money. Alright, just wait. Just you wait. Alright, so that was our old force. And then now this is with Prophet, and I want to see. Alright, so these guys... they did get poison missiles. It's not represented here. But it's like impossible to tell. I mean, it seems like they're shooting differently colored arrows that are green. And so it might count? I mean, we certainly kicked ass, I can't doubt that. We lost nothing. I might have to Google this. Well, if this were a super popular game, we probably would have an answer. And if I could correctly crawl through the... Poison damage stack. Well, it's not exactly what I'm asking. I'm asking if Envenom arrows stacks on poison arrows. Can I ignite and envenom my arrows? Yeah, they do stack, so that stacks. I mean, yeah, the usual strat is the like pygmies or whatever with fire arrows, because fire is a separate like hit. If you hit the target, the normal shot might not do damage, but then there's the secondary fire damage that's like armor piercing that's much more likely to actually do damage. And the problem with those little pygmies is not landing a shot necessarily, because you'll have a lot of them. It's actually piercing through and doing damage, and that's what the fire does. Poison doesn't help them. I know this is a completely different discussion, but that's what seems to be most people do with Machaka and with like slingers and stuff in general. Poison is a lot different because you actually have to do damage with the main shot for it to add on the poison. It's not a secondary hit, I don't think. I have no idea. I have no idea. We're going to stick with it for now. It might not ever do anything. I might be completely misled here. Also, my commander is diseased, so we have a time limit on this squad for the moment. I would guess that there's some sort of death site around here that we'll have to get to. But we got White Port, that's good. We can go straight there, that's good. We do want a guy here to build a palisade. This map is really laggy today. Song of Birds, Stone Circle. Ooh, lost 3 Lion Warriors on that one. Yeah, that was a lot of arrows. A lot of javelins, a lot of arrows. Oof. 18 archers due to Pegasus. No, mostly due to Amazon with their own bows. Yep. Is what it is. Alright, and then there's Bright Gates. Where we will want a 3rd fort if possible. Gonna start stepping on some toes here, though. And yeah, okay. Let's go clean up this. Get the rest of those spots for now. Bright gate without a casualty. Very nice. And we got Snare Breaker, the Crowned Ape. Really? Beastmaster +3 and a Dominion Monster Summoner. With Great Apes. Comes with 3d6 Great Apes at the start of each battle. Holy shit. That is a thug right there. 3d6 Great Apes. Or are they Grape Apes? They got 18 hit points, 3 protection, 8 defense, 12 morale. And they punch things for 13 damage. Now, granted, 3d6 could be 3, so keep that in mind. On average, it's going to be 11. And 11 Great Apes is not insane, especially if it's got... Yeah, I mean, it's a light thug, but he's going to keep summoning these Great Apes while he's here. I'm not sure exactly what to do with him, but he has 150 leadership. So I guess he'll be our new leader over here. Because he's also a level 2 priest. So we're not really going to thug with him for maybe a while. And most of our thug stuff is focused on that spider. But, yeah. So for now... I mean, you could go around and build temples, but I'm trying to get money for palisades. Get more money. I don't really want to step on his toes any more than I have to. Because if I completely lock him in, then he's fucking locked in, you know? He will fight me. And we already have Zabalba fighting me, in which I could send off another letter. So I could leave Ostmark for him, and he can go north. But that would really be kind of, I'm sure there's some witty little phrase that I could say here, where giving up, you know, avoiding one bad thing which leads to a worse thing. I don't know, I can't think of a phrase now, but we'd avoid maybe the war with Saramatia, and he could go to war with Yomi instead of us, but eventually I gotta get that throne. Most likely. We don't have a bead on many thrones at the moment until our god comes out. We see 1 and 2 here that we definitely have access to and will hopefully always have access to. But then there's a third one here that is not far off. But we can go across this. That's always important to remember. And anyone can go across this from there. And we can go underground to kick Zabalba's ass at some point, because usually there's a throne underground. So for now, I guess we'll leave Ostmark for him. I would take Annika, but I don't want to bump into his group. We're still waiting to hear if he wants to be buddies or not. Okay. He does want to be buddies. Good. Also, we found 3 more spots. Tar Pits, Banefire Braziers, Shimmering Waterfall. And another flawless battle there. Okay. Yep, I would have ran right into Annika and gotten pain inside of me. Well, there's a throne here, which means that if we take this, we take this, we take this, then we always have a connection to a third throne. And then I just have to figure out where a 4th one is. But ideally, we take this, 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 and then bada bing, we have our 4 thrones. We never get in any wars, and we win the game. That's the hope. Alright, so he summons 3 of these things per turn. Yeah, they're really not amazing. If we can get group, Oaken Army or something on him, that helps. Bumps him up to 10 protection, 18 hit points. But still, they don't even do that much damage. You'd think Great Apes would just shred. But 13 bludgeoning is not really that impressive with length 0 and 10 attack. There's not much you can do about that. We did get our Lion King. We'll get a second one, I guess, since it's already coming out. It's on its way out. But he can now summon... No, not yet. Soon. Soon. Okay, for now you're researching. That's fine. And we want to get a guy here in Brightgate to build. Since he's not going to go to war with me now for that. I might pull you out of there just to go. I'm gonna take you, and we're gonna go here to take these 2. If he's not gonna take that, I'd prefer to have this be a little better. This fort. Alright, Zabala refused. I suppose that's not super surprising. Okay, flawless. What? When did this happen? I just moved into the Bone Lands? Oh, I hate when I do that. I sent them ahead because they have different move speed. Fucking hell. Also, he's gonna die soon. God, we lost 2 of those guys. Okay, go back home. And fucking come some more Voice of the Lions. Shit ass. That was dumb as hell. Nope, Arumat's already here. Damn. Damn. And he took the coast there perfectly. Fuck, that cuts us off. I'd have to go to war with him. I mean, he's not doing especially well, but he's got a bigger army than us, but we're going for quality, right? Just like Muspelheim. Damn. That throws a wrench in the engine then. There is a throne here. I mean, we might want to go to war with Zabalba. Don't think he'll be especially tough. I can get Sacred Griffin Riders here, really? Huh. With Sacred Griffins, 44 hit points. Well, they'd have Blood Bond, they'd have Blood Surge, which would be like 16 attack, 15 attack, 20 damage. It's not bad if I get enough of them, but they are pretty expensive, and I'll be able to make like 1 a turn. Something to ponder. Okay. Yeah, that was dumb. Okay, after Conjuration 4, I think we need to get some construction. There's always things we want to make. On another tar pits. Another flawless victory. And we meet Arumata with his really cool sprites. Got flyers. Never liked that. But so does Zabalba. You know what? We're going to take this, because I feel like he's going to take it as well, and we will get to see how well we match up. That'll determine if I want to go to war with him. He's going to be fighting Muspelheim over here. That is a point in our favor. Alright, so we're going to just have you cast Blessing, Blessing, Sermon of Courage, and then I don't really care. And you're going to cast Blessing, Blessing, and Venom Arrows. Okay. Go do it. You are going to be building a palisade, my friend. And yeah, we probably should get some more temples out, get some more labs out. Money's got to come, though, you know, it's got to come on its own time. We're going to send another message to the Balba for now. And ooh. Alright, he is launching a full-on assault. We will prepare. He's just not long for this world, though. So I'll probably want another commander here. I could use a Lion King, though. They're pretty good. Okay, let's send out a Lion King. Try to meet this guy halfway. Pick up his troops. Yep, as predicted. Also, Zabalba did attack. And, oh man, that was a lot of cross battles there. Okay, Statue Sitting Guy. So we attacked Titan Step, that was no problem. But then we got attacked by Arumat. So let's see how powerful this modded nation is. They're gonna fly. Yep. Killing my commander in like a heartbeat. Yep, routed. Routed. Oh, not quite. Lion warriors held strong. Alright. So yeah, we lost the voice of one voice of lion, but we kept the commander. We lost 5 lion warriors, 26 archers. We lost 32, he lost 82. Why do I feel like his shit was cheaper? Well, these are his sacreds, so he had 12 of those. Depends on his bless, I suppose. Yeah, it depends on his bless. I don't think he benefits from oh my gods. Okay, we did, oh boy, our PD did absolutely nothing. His son got his sacreds, he's got 50 of them. They got 55 kills. His beast bats, also sacred, 27 kills. Fuck, that's gonna be a tough one to deal with. And we, oh man, we're fucked. Just lost the whole army there. Cataphracts. And the Androphags. All sacreds everywhere. All their sacreds. Everyone's got crazy sacreds. Okay, except Saramasha doesn't have any bless. That's good. Zabalba, attack skill +2, undying +10, HP +1, strength +4, enchanted blood surge. Strength +4 and blood surge, so +7 strength. What? So he's just got like a hell bless. Great. And okay. Arumat, solar weapons, resistances. Okay, that was a random one because they don't benefit from oh my gods. So his aren't as bad, but Zabalba's are fucking hellish, man. Oh my god. And he's gonna pop he's already breached it. We're fucked. I mean, we're waiting to hear from him, and I guess if he takes this and accepts, I'm not too upset about it. But if he refuses, I don't know what we're gonna do. And the fact that I got wiped out there by Saramatia just moving on to there randomly. I'm just not making enough sacreds. Yeah, I mean, we got to get back home now. It's not good. Zabalba refused again. Captured our fortress with barely any losses. Killed my commander and sorcerer. Chewed through 52 PD there. Yep. He lost one of his 49 sacreds. They got 29 kills. And he's got some shades, just for good measure. I think I just lose at this point. I have a pissed off Zabalba with a Hell Bless and a Doom Stack that's just going to tear through my whole everything. No amount of PD will stop this. It's all a waste of money. And I just can't make enough. I mean, I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do. Like, sometimes you just have to lose, right? There's no options. My troops will never stand up to that, except for the Lion Warriors. And I can't get enough Lion Warriors. I can get elephants, but I can't see that really pulling through. I mean, I can make some, and we can give it a try, but I just don't think so. Alright, well, for now, hand off that. We'll go hang out here. He's gonna tear through all this, but we'll wait on the elephants, which might be the only thing that saved me. And build a fortress here. Oh god, the warrior mages. Okay, see how this goes. Okay, we got that. That wasn't too bad. Found a bunch of free gear, including Boots of Quickness, a Wraith Sword, Faithful, Precious. We got attacked. Oh, so Saramatia attacked at the same time, of course. But luckily that time we fended him off, because he only had one of his stupid sacreds. Oh, he had 9 more. Okay, I'm surprised we did that well, but we did. And then he attacked Llama, of course, no problem. He's just going to send out all these little forces now, just to sweep through where he can. The only thing I can hope for is to keep sending letters to him. Yeah, yep. Pretty shitty. We can keep summoning Chithoronic Lions here, though. Because I don't know... Does the Sun Guides have magic? Yep, of course they do. Alright, yeah, we're pretty fucked. Because my whole strategy is based on mundane damage, and going up against a nation that is heavily utilizing sacreds with magic weapons. So I don't know what you do at that point. Yeah, we're just kind of outmatched, outplayed. Man, oh man. Attack +4, strength +4, boots of quickness, storm armor, the life-draining wraith sword, faithful for luck, +4 defense on this sword, greenstone armor. Wow. Okay, a lot of stuff we can throw onto a thug. Not that it'll help. Yep. 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 And we are under siege in Whiteport. 20 units large, though. We can probably handle that. We're gonna set this like here. They'll get in there, don't worry. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, if I was gonna thug one of these guys out, you hate to get rid of their bitchin' ass spirit club, but it doesn't really do much for them. Yeah, I think he'd still want a helmet and a shield. And that's something. And then maybe can also make the cat charm for another 4 defense. Or a ways off from construction 5. So you'd have to take like the eye shield. And then for a helm, a horror helm would be ideal, but again, construction 5. And there's the Chthonic Lion, 31 hit points. Protection against mundane 25. 13 MR, 17 morale. You got 14 attack bites, 20 damage, 18 damage slashing. They also have pierce and slash resistance on top of it. Very hard to kill without magic attacks. But Zabalba has them. Isn't that great? Zabalba accepted. Well, that's funny. Let's see how this battle went. The elephants. They're gonna fly right in. Nope, they routed instantly. They just routed instantly. What, because of the NAP? Is that how that works? Well, we gave up some ground, but we still have some nice gem spots here, so that's good. And we still have at least white port, and we still have a connection to a throne. So as long as we maintain the NAP, this isn't too bad. He didn't gain much out of it. He's still blocked in down that way, so it's ultimately still pretty similar to our original goal. He just gained a little bit more ground on us. That's all right. It's not like it was worth that much to me. Okay, well, that does improve our chances somewhat of victory. Because now our lions are back in business. The lion warriors are back in business. And we have to pick someone to go to war with. Unless we want to try to take on this one with the hundreds and hundreds of vine men, boars, hoplites. Well, with the elephants, that's not undoable. That would allow us to break out. It would get us these 2 thrones for sure. And then if I can keep going, there's a 3rd throne here. Maybe there's a 4th one in the mix here. There's also this one up here. If I could take this, like, damn. I mean, the game would be pretty sealed from that point. That's maybe overconfident, but it would be in a strong position without necessarily going to any more wars. Otherwise, I'm probably going to have to go to war with Arumat. Even though I did lose my first battle with them, and it was really annoying. I don't remember if their guys have magic weapons on their sacreds. These guys don't. These guys don't. These guys sort of do. I don't think he had any good bless that enabled magic. He didn't have magic weapons. Yeah, so. Yeah, you know. I think we should focus on taking Bandit Hills first. That would actually give me a bunch more resources, a lot more resources. And then I could actually make all my shit every turn, which would be nice. Okay, we got you this. So now he's at 23 defense, 22 protection. He's got poison, fire, shock resistance. He's sacred, lucky, quickness. 7 encumbrance is pretty high, though. So that's partly due to the severe heat here. Heat 4, because we're in the middle of summer. So that's negligible. For spells that he can cast currently, Strength of Gaia, which would give him 10% regen, bark skin, and +4 strength, which is pretty damn good. And then he can also cast, but at the same time, he could just cast Personal Stone Skin. Because I don't know how much regen really does for him. So he could cast Stone Skin and Fire Shield and Bless. And he's in a pretty good spot with quickness to just kind of murder some PD. I don't think he could really... I mean, well, for one, it's like, where am I going to possibly send him at this point? If I gave him a Ring of Water Breathing instead... But I don't know if Fire Shield works. Yeah, it doesn't work underwater. Ideally, we'd get him an Earth Gem generator. But that's easier said than done. Because there's the Bloodstone. There's the Chassis of the Mountain. And then there's the Crown. None of those are really easy for me to get. So that's unfortunate. That's why I thought maybe the Queens would be a better chassis. But they still have only 1 Earth. Yeah, no matter what. The Queens just get access to Phoenix Pyre instead of Strength of Gaia as an option, but Phoenix Spire is very high up there. The Buddhas, though, as a different kind of thug, right? Because the Buddhas could do earth power to get the reinvigoration. They can do temper flesh, if need be. Personal stone skin or whatever. And then they can just cast Horde of Skeletons. And keep Horde of Skeleton, which is its own viable strategy, especially with like a Girdle of Might or something for even more reinvigoration. They could get quite a few skeletons out. Oh, this connects to this. Oh, fuck. Oh, then we have to just get out there. Okay. We're gonna go, and I think we gotta join together here. We gotta work together to be the change we want to see in the world. Right, undisciplined, but these guys can send them straight to the rear with that 22 speed. This is our cavalry. Nice. Okay, that's good. I could take along an extra mage, you, for the earth stuff. That's pretty good. Okay. He is really not long for this world. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get that throne. Oh, fuck. So now it's not hot enough. Oh, shit. Alright, get a temple here, and then we'll preach. This is kind of a waste of time. But yeah, we need Dominion here. Or yeah, it's gonna be tough with it going into winter now, though. And preaching in no way guarantees anything of the sort. Yomi made it all the way up here. Holy shit. I gotta send a message to Yomi now. Please don't mess with my stuff. You're at war with that asshole. He really is... Is he just that bold, or did he get that strong? His army size is, fairly middling, I think. Yeah, he's on the middle of the pack. Yeah, I mean, I guess he's doing alright for himself with just bandits and shit. Not doing as well as I did with Yomi. Yeah, this isn't really a winning plan. Ah, fuck. Because I really wanted to get over there to secure this. Now we got somewhere in here. There's no way this is all clear. This is clear. This might be clear, but then you're pushing it. Damn. Thankfully, I think Zabal was just going to constantly throw stuff into this massive throne, which is very good for me. Yeah, hard to say. We gotta go to war with someone. We're boxed in now with very few provinces. That's the problem with just making NAPs with everybody. Had I taken all this and held it, I'd have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 provinces, which is, or 19-ish. That's where we're supposed to be at. So I got screwed a bit by the Zabalban War. And by not pushing... Well, yeah, but he kind of... I don't know where his 18 would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, he's going to get screwed. It's tight. It's tight. You know, it's hard to always know where the distribution should be, especially with thrones. The thrones complicate things. Because they're your provinces, sure, but actually having them, hard to do. Alright, I think I gotta end the video here, though. We're off to a good start. No, we're not off to a good start. I should not say that. But we are off to a potential. We've got potential. For now, though, my name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6 with EA Machaka. And I'll see you fine folks in the next part.